Good Friday, everybody. Hope we're doing good. We're gonna see what kind of mess we can get into today. Doesn't seem like any of my streams and any of my plans go to plan. How you doing, Spider? So we've got a goal for today, but as usual, it's probably gonna go completely sideways. So best intentions, right? I think what I want to do before we kind of go back over to, I wonder if my map's loaded up. It has loaded up. All right, so before we kind of go back over to this crater-ish coal area to grab the rest of the coal over here, I want to, this little siding that I built over here for these two. Doing good, doing good. It's the end of the weekend coming up, so. But yeah, I want to build one of these sidings over here, but I don't know how I want to position it. Because here's my problem, right? So I kind of reworked. I know.
Zone as stated in your contract.
Yep, it's in my contract.
This contract will result in serious consequences should you survive.
So here's my problem. One, obviously, I'm up close to the edge of the death zone, right? Two, I really want the siding on this side of the track so we don't get queued up kind of back behind here. I mean, I can do it over here. How old am I? I'm fairly old. I'll let you guess. What's going on, Surplus? How are you today? So yeah, you know, if I'm gonna do a setting, I'm gonna have to do it on this side. No pun intended, right? Because what we were kind of having is we're having some backup here. I mean, and backup is to be expected. I just don't want them sitting too long. So I want to be able to get, you know, any of the trains that are coming over here pretty quick. I mean, the good thing is I can get, you guess 42 Surplus? You're close. You're a little low, but you're close. I want to get, you know, I bet if I could get a full train here, you know, I could stack up, you know, one in the station, two, you know, I should be able to get 3 trains stacked up. Sound like I'm in my 30s? Well, I appreciate that. Alright, so see, here's going to be the problem. This guy is only 6 cars long, right? I'm going to have some 9-car guys coming through here at some point. So that really means I would need to put something here, which doesn't leave much over there, right? Hi, Akil. Just something I appreciate it. I wonder why my notification didn't go off. Interesting. Huh, I'll have to look at that later. Well, thank you nonetheless. At a bend, I can, you know, you mean like a loop back here? I mean, realistically, what I can do... Oh, there goes the sub notification. A little delayed. Did I get the vertical chat working? I think so. Yes. I did get the vertical chat going. But it's not 100% working. right? Like some of them comes through on Streamlabs, some of them don't. It's really weird. So I've actually got a separate chat window open, you know, from YouTube, like their control panel or whatever, that I can see it on a different monitor besides where I've got it. You got the Streamlabs combined one so that I can see if I miss anything. It's weird. It's not like every single one will come through. It's just every once in a while. We could probably do this number because over here, you know, all I did over here was just add an extra lane, right? So technically I could just do 2 more lanes over here, turn this guy into one for him. You guessed I was 21? No, not quite. Sometimes I feel like I'm still 21. Oops, we want Zoop. We don't want... You got a job interview for a summer job tomorrow? Nice. Doing what? Something of interest or just something for money? Because either or is fine. Okay, so if we come here and do McDonald's, nice. How much, let me, out of curiosity, how much do they pay per hour in France? And I get it, you're probably, you know, I'm assuming, are y'all on euros? What am I doing here? No, I want this guy. Can he reach... after tax, $9.25 an hour. Is that euros or is that converted to American dollars? I probably should have gone back a little bit. Euros. I don't know what that conversion is. $10.96 an hour US. Ooh, that's low. I want to say that McDonald's here, at least where I'm at, is... Well, no, that's probably about right, I guess. It may be like 11 or 12. I guess it's not far off. There's some places, I don't know if they have them over there. There's this place called Chick-fil-A here. Chicken place. I think they start their people off at like 15, 16 bucks an hour. Something crazy like that. Oh God. Well, good luck with that. I don't know if you want to... not very stable setup if it almost got shut down. Let's put some what's it called here? Let's see, how do we want to do this? Well, we can stop them back here. do we want to stop him back here? Yeah, we want to stop him back here. You're only doing it for the money? Well, sometimes that's all that needs to happen. Let's see. I don't know if I want these this close. I really kind of want them further back a little bit. Only because I mean, how much room am I gonna need? You know, if I've got a 10 car long stack up here, depending on which ramp he comes down, it's gonna back up to here. Probably wouldn't hurt to do this number. I can't. I need to get rid of this one. Yeah, I know. I just confused the shit out of you. What did I do? All right, I broke something. Oh no. Signals are backwards? Which one's backwards? I'm putting all of them backwards? Oh, I am putting them all backwards. You turkey. Okay, thank you. Good call. Alright, which ones did I screw up? Here we go. There we go. Surplus for the save. How bad did we back up from that? Only a couple of trains. It's not bad. Okay, this should allow... It looks like a lot. This should allow... Why are you stopped? Oh, because he had right of way. Did he really have the right of way though? I don't know if he really had the right of way. Yeah, I think 4 trains can definitely fit. I mean, my thought process on these right here is when I do have a 9-car long and say he gets stopped right here. You know, he's going to back up to here, or I can at least get another train to come here. The problem with that's going to be is if I stop him here, he's going to go past this one. Yeah, we don't want that. I think I need to get rid of these guys. See what I mean? Because if the front of the car is here, he's going to be sticking out into here, and this is going to block all this up. What are you? You're coal. So you're going to go right in there. Okay, what are you? You're coal. You're going to go right in there. Which one are you going to take? You're going to take this inside. See, this is what I was talking about. See, he's going to get stopped. He's going to stop. See, we may be... This is what I was worried about right here. It's exactly what I was worried about. Why did he go in there? He went in there because of this. Oh God, we're in a pickle here. Why are you not going forward? Because you're stuck up there. Oh, come on. Get out of the way. Well, we've made a royal mess of this. Alright, how do we keep that from happening again? He pulled in right here. I don't think he should have, because that one was... And why are you going through here? You're not... You're the quartz train. What the hell are you doing? Yeah, I know. I just don't know why he would have rearranged to go through this platform. Right? That's my curiosity. So I think we have a bigger mess on our hands than we thought, to be honest. Hey, you're the correct train to be coming through here. What are you? You're a quartz train. You should be going straight through. Coal train. You better go straight. You didn't. You're gonna go through the iron station. So why aren't y'all wanting to go this way? That's a shorter route? We're gonna have another collision, aren't we? Yeah, but it's weird. I know that, but it's weird because they weren't taking this route before. They were going around until I added this in. They didn't. They didn't care. So why the sudden interest in this route? I don't know. It's on the inside. It's technically short. Yeah. True, but so how do I keep them from doing that? We really need waypoints. 1000% need waypoints. Because then you could put a waypoint signal right here, and every quartz train has to go through it. This is just silly. Here's a coal train. What is in here? These have nothing in them, but why are they showing full? What are you? Limestone. Okay, so let's think about this. How do we... yeah, I don't want to do that. I'm definitely not restructuring it. Because look at all the shenanigans under here, right? Okay, this wasn't doing this when I just had 2 tracks. I go to 4 tracks, and then bingo, bango, bongo, it's screwed up. What is this guy? Here's a limestone train. Go straight. Oh, no, no, no. I mean, granted, he's going to shoot right through, but that's not... I really need this on the outside. If I had this on the outside, it would be longer, right? Okay, can I build this so that I don't die?
Violation of this contract will result in serious consequences.
Ada, Ada, it's enough. We're gonna try to build this over here without me dying. I know.
Quote, it really sucked and then I died, don't recommend, unquote.
You sure they said that, Ada? Okay. Let's try to build this shit over here. Connect until I get this built. Never question Ada. Yeah, right. Alright, so we want the same kind of sweeping... We can just kind of go here, maybe? Should be fine. Why does that look like it's going at an angle? The game just froze. Alright, I pissed Ada off enough that she, yeah, Ada got so pissed off she froze my game. Oh, we're back. Okay. Let's try that again. That definitely was going crooked, was it not? See, this is where it's going to get tricky. How we're going to get over here. It does look weird, doesn't it? Did I build this side this close? Yeah, I guess I did. I'm hoping those are good spots. Alright, we can at least reach over there. I feel like these should probably be a little... I'm kind of questioning my closeness here. That's a little too close, isn't it? Actually, this one's gonna go here. I think we need to go a little further. We're gonna go here. It's doing something weird, definitely. I don't... Alright, we'll see you later, Surplus. Thanks for jumping in. Good luck on your interview tomorrow. Okay, I think that'll give us a little bit more room. Yeah, I know.
Fix-it property. Return fix-it property to fix-it property immediately.
All right, how far? This one doesn't need to. These first two Suckers are still stacking up. This one we can, these first two we can run to about here maybe. Let's see how that's gonna look. Yeah, that's not too bad. I don't mind that. We need to also, before we hook these up, we need to wait for a good break in the train. Shoot that across right there. I think that's good for that one. We need to wait for a good spot for the like a gap in the trains. You know what I mean? Like right now is about perfect. We could probably go ahead and do this one. How do we want to do this? We need to do it quickly.
Leaving the designated zone has
know.
been reviewed by other pioneers. Quote, "It really sucked and then I died. Don't recommend." Unquote.
Hold your horses. Oh no. Why is that too sharp? You son of a gun. Okay, we're gonna have a stack up here. It's okay. No, we don't need path, we need block. Okay, get you out of there. These can go. These can go. Not super thrilled about this. We can tweak that later though. All right, let's get you in, and then we're gonna back y'all up. Okay. Okay. He's just going straight in. Perfect. Okay, everybody's gonna go to the right now. Path. Block. Block. Path. Block. Block. These don't need to be paths. Those can be blocks. Probably want to put you here. Yeah, and then we probably want to put some blocks here as well. Sure. Shrink that down a little bit. I mean, this is Signal Central. Hey, they're going through now. That's what I'm talking about. Why do you get held up? Because that... Are you crossing? You're going across, aren't you? No, you're going straight. What are you? Bauxite. Bacterium. Okay, well that was weird. So he couldn't go straight because somebody else was in that. It's fine. It is what it is. Okay, we can delete all this now. It's going to be really tricky once I get to the aesthetic stage on finishing out that little siding there. With no ability to fly out there. But that's a future me problem. Let's see, we don't need any of these coming across here. Kind of clean this up a little bit. You don't need you. Okay, I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. Let's get rid of you. I want them stopping. Ah, yeah.
Failure to comply will result in termination.
Ooh. We also need to delete that guy. They all need to be waiting out over here. We'll delete this guy once he goes in. I didn't think about that. Alright, get going. Okay, you can go. Okay, that should stop them all back here. But it blocks that entire thing. Shoot. Okay, I didn't think about that. Maybe we do need these here. Okay, what kind of problem is... I really want them to all stop on the other side. But I also need to block off... Oh god, this is gonna be a problem. Oh, they actually figured it out. See, what I'm afraid of is, see, now that he's in here, I guess this will stay. No, this will stay as you can't come in. No, that should be fine. That should be fine. I do want to kind of rework this though. I don't like this too much. How can we redo this? Just kind of more of a smooth. That I like. I can do that. We really... don't need any of those. No, he went and stopped here. Damn it, I don't want that. Okay, how can we do this? I don't want this excuse me, I don't want this entire block being green, do I? Because these guys will get held up. Right, watch, because if I delete this, they're stopped. How do we prevent that from happening? Right, I could put one here, but what's going to happen is, no, that actually worked. Because couldn't I just make these paths instead of blocks? No, didn't like that. See, there's no reason for him to be stopping. That's the problem with that entire block being green. See, this is still going to cause a problem when you have multiple trains backing up. I mean, it's better than what we had before. Let's see if we screwed up our frickin' limestone and quartz with all those shenanigans. Doesn't look like it, but ooh, we may have. Certainly didn't help it. Quartz is fine. The limestone is not. I don't know if we were detrimental to our... No, I think it's going to build back. Oops. I think it's going to build back up. Where's the next limestone train? Oh, there's another one coming in behind. Completely full. Yeah, I think it's going to build back up. Heck, I don't even know if it's going to be able to unload all of what it's got. Alright, we're going in the right direction. We just gotta, we're gonna leave it. Completely full iron. Okay, let's see what he does here. This says go. That says stop. He's gonna stop and block the entire way. This is exactly what I don't want to happen. Right, I want them all stopping back here. So how do you prevent that? Because I don't know. Come on, grab the, thank you.
Please remember to stay within your designated zone as stated in your contract.
Gotcha.
Violation of this
Gotcha.
contract will result in serious consequences should you survive.
Like, what's going on here? You should never even have gotten that close. What is in you? Nothing. Oy, oy, oy. See, like I said, we have a plan and then we just get completely derailed. No pun intended. So what could we do better here? We moved him off to that side so we could avoid... Yeah, he's just gonna freaking sit here. Just makes it worse. I mean, what's our alternative? We go up or under with this sighting. Look, now he's going to get blocked again. This guy's never going to get to go. Oh my gosh. This is a quartz train. This is literally a quartz train trying to go through this station. How is this still a shorter distance? I mean, I guess it is. Or it wouldn't be going that way, right? Why aren't y'all going?
Your suit's life support
It's another
is not
train
compatible
coming.
with this environment. Turn back.
What if I eliminated... Here's a thought. What if I eliminated these shenanigans here and just had these go straight into these? Is there a spot? Do I have a down ramp? I have an up. I need to build a down ramp somewhere for the coal trains. The iron can stay on the bottom. Okay, that works for iron. I'm just trying to think about this out loud. Can they go down temporarily until I can build one over here at the green fields? Let's go check this out real quick. I can go down over here, but I don't want to make in a full loop. Defeats the purpose. I want to say they can take this. Let's see. Yeah, we can come up here. Can they take this down ramp here? No, they can't take it without going through that station. So we need... excuse me. We need a down ramp. For the coal. And it needs to be after this station over here. No, it doesn't have to be, because that station is on the bottom level anyway. So we could build it after. Isn't that on the bottom? Or it's on the top? It's on the top, but we make it go to the bottom. Okay, so what if we ran a down ramp here? It's either there or we can do it right here. Let's do it right here. I can remember how I did it. Okay, we'll come in here and clean this up later. I just want some functionality right now. We don't need to do that here. Oh, for crying out loud. Seriously? Did I not do it close enough? This is not ideal. Guess we can make it a steep one. Since it's going down, it doesn't really matter, right? Hmm. God, I can't even see, it's so dark. No, that's not where we wanted to go. Do we put paths here? I don't remember. Okay, we can get them to the bottom now. Okay, let's get all the way back over there. Let's rework that up ramp and make it die directly into the siding. That way, we can completely eliminate we should be able to completely eliminate anything coming out of the limestone, quartz, bauxite, and caterium from wanting to route through the coal or the iron station, right? Because they'll have no access. They'll have no access to do so. If I'm thinking of it correctly. Which odds are I'm not. So the next thing would be how to prevent them from getting stopped as they pass through. That one I'm not sure about.
Fix-It property is not allowed to leave Fix-It designated work areas.
I'm
Function outside this area is
fix
not
you, Ada.
supported.
1000% gonna fix you. Alright.
Your suit's life support is not compatible with this environment. Turn back.
Stop. Just stop. I understand. Right? You don't need any of that stuff now. That's a huge block now.
Leaving the designated
Oh,
zone
come
has been
on.
reviewed by other pioneers. Quote, it really sucked and then I died, don't recommend. Unquote.
Stop. Just enough. Why aren't you grabbing onto that one? Damn difficult is what you're doing. I have a sneaky suspicion I need to block this. That's a big space. Let's throw a block in here. Okay. It's a coal train. Perfect. He took the right route. Okay, we still have this. We still have this to contend with. Okay, that's a quartz train. Beautiful. That's a coal train. Perfect. This should be an iron copper train. Perfect. He's gonna go all the way into the station. Limestone, iron, both of them should just shoot right on through. Okay, here's the first tricky test. No, the other guy pulled out. Yeah, so now he's gonna block this entire thing. So how do I keep that from happening? I just want him to stop back here. The problem is because once I delete these two signals, it's gonna think this intersection's part of the train station, right? Same thing's gonna happen here. This guy's gonna get completely stopped. Same thing's gonna happen if I... It's almost like I need to... Yeah, so he's going to pull through. Now those guys can go through. I don't want them stopping here. What if I make these path? Definitely don't like that. Yeah, because what if I delete this one and this one? Those are all part of the station. So when the station's full, none of these work. I've got to be thinking of this wrong somehow. I mean, the only other option I've got is don't bring this up. Right? Keep it down. Cuz no one's really using this bottom. And this top's just going to get busier. When I start having trains coming out over here, they're all going to be on the top. Okay, so what would we need to do to get... Okay, well, it's going to have to be 4-meter ramp.
Fixit property will not function outside of Fixit property. Return Fixit property to Fixit property immediately.
I'm gonna fix your property. Heck, we don't even need... Well, we'll run this anyway. Wait a minute, what are you doing?
Leaving the
I
designated
know,
zone
I know,
has
I know.
been reviewed by other pioneers.
Chill out.
Quote, it really sucked and then I died, don't recommend. Unquote. Please remember to stay within your designated zone as stated in your contract. Violation of this contract will result in serious consequences should you survive.
Should you survive, Ada? See, I'm gonna pull this off.
Leaving the designated zone has been reviewed by other pioneers. Quote, it really sucked and then I died, don't recommend. Unquote.
Oh yeah, we got a ripe old effing problem here. Okay, we need to get... Oh, God. Okay, we need to get you across. You go. You go. Thank you. Okay, get in there.
Please remember to stay within your designated
stop.
zone as stated in your contract.
Crying out loud.
Violation of this contract will result in serious consequences should you survive.
Okay, we gotta do the same thing for this guy. This can be a tad trickier. We still got the same problem here. But technically down here, we could do this number. Because I've got nobody coming on the bottom, right? At least as of right now. Don't really need to do that, but I'm gonna do that anyway. Okay, yeah, so let's just stack up here until the station comes free. Maybe. There's still one stuck in the station? Oh, why was he held up there? Do I not have a... Oh, that would help. Oops. Oh, come on. Okay, that kind of eliminated part of our problem. I mean, it's less trains blocking this up now. How could I make this? All right, I'm gonna take a quick break. It's gonna be a good little shot for us to have. Just watch some of the coal and iron coming out. All right, give me a few minutes. I'm gonna take a break. All right, I'm back. That's what I think I want to do. What if we... What did I screw up here? What did I screw up? Oh God. Okay, that definitely needs to be path. Hmm.
Please remember to stay within your designated zone as stated in your contract. Violation of this contract will result in serious consequences should you survive.
I don't want it to grab that. Don't, no, don't grab. I guess that's about as close as we can get.
Your subscription to the function
Oh,
of any and all
stop.
fixed property expires the moment it leaves its designated zone. Your subscription to the function of any and all fixed property expires the moment it leaves its designated zone.
What are you? Iron. Oh, we're in trouble now. He's on the wrong track. Shoot. Why does it want to do that? Oh, these need to be... Okay, that got that. We're screwed up here. Why are we screwed up here? Path. These need to be blocking. What in the hell's going on? It's because of this side? Alright, that fixed it. Okay, did that get it?
Please remember to stay within your designated zone as stated in your contract.
Ada?
Violation of this contract will result in serious consequences should you survive. Alright, did that solve it? Sure as hell better. Okay, they can keep going. Have any trains going wonky? No. Don't need this. Why are you stuck back here? Absolutely should not be stuck back here. Alright, I think that did it. We're not going to put any guarantees on it, but... I don't need these anymore. I really don't need these anymore. So everything on the top can just flow freely.
Where's the iron trains? The coal, it's a quartz. It's a quart. That's a quartz. That's a limestone. Coal. Bauxite. Here. Where's the other? Do we have one of the iron trains in here? Yes. Yeah. Okay. Alright, I think that licked it. Let's see how bad we are on our limestone. A sneaky suspicion we're going to be pretty bad. Ooh. Nope. I was wrong. Caught back up. Beautiful. Alright, 100% full. Perfect. We're flowing like crazy. Let's check 67, 80. I mean, we're a little off on these guys, but I'm not too concerned about that. What about the concrete? Yep, that's all running where it needs to. And then the quartz. Close enough. Deuterium's still going to be off because I just don't have enough coming in. It's getting better though. Iron. Here's the iron. 104, which is supposed to be 105. Okay, we're off on our iron. That's probably due to all the shenanigans I was playing around with. Yeah, this may take a minute to get back where it needs to be. I'm curious where our water situation for this concrete is. If our little pump trick worked from last time. I mean, it's holding. These suckers are getting full. I can't burn enough of the concrete. Okay, well, I got plenty built up, so that's a good thing. Coal, I bet we're just actually short on iron ingots. That's from the iron issue. The iron ore issue. Because there for a minute, these containers were completely full. And they are not now. Coal's actually backed up. Okay, we just need to go get the other coal. We can just ride this guy back. Because he should be crater. Is he pyramid or is he crater? He's crater. We're gonna ride him back. All right, so we're gonna have 2 nodes we need to go get. I think a pure and a normal. If I'm not mistaken. Thank you, I appreciate it. It's serviceable. I think that's the best word I can use for it, is serviceable. I'm hoping to be able to utilize it to its maximum capacity, but the way the trains act, I don't know. I mean, I planned it with the best possible intentions, right? Like, hopefully I can make use of all 4, you know, rail lines on each side, but I don't think that's gonna be possible. We'll see. And I went a little overboard with it on, like, the signs and all those things, because I can literally, I mean, I'm jam-packed full of, I had to go grab, like, look at all this stuff I had to get. Tons and tons of crap. Okay. Why did I do... Oh, I needed to pick up the iron. Okay, we need to swap out that quartz for iron. Let's fill these with iron. Heck of a lot more than you're capable of. I mean, it's all relative, right? If it gets the job done, it gets the job done. This is my first time going this in-depth with trains, so it's been highly it's been a learning process. Let's put it that way. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16. Thanks for the sub. Who is that? Feather. Appreciate it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I'm putting these in as placeholders. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because what I'm doing is, since the trains can only pick up 3,200 and these things hold 4,800, there's 1,600, or basically, you know, these guys, these cubes that it can't pick up. So I set these trains to only pick up what I want them to pick up, and then those guys hold those spots so that you can back up a little bit. I think this one's not backed up a lot. Why is that one? Should be the same amount. You just downloaded a mega print, like a blueprint. Heck, I did that when I first started out too. Like, I was like, I don't know how these things work. I still don't know how they work. The signals, it's the most illogical setup ever. I mean, you're supposed to do, you path in to an intersection and you block out. That's the easy concept, right? You put a pass signal when you're going into an intersection and you block on the back side of it. But that doesn't work for every single instance. I've got instances in this sucker that have blocks on both sides and it works. And I've got some that have paths on both sides and it works. So I just can't. I can't explain it. All right, we need to go find... So we've got one... We got one guy over here. And one guy here. This guy is going to be easy to get across. Relatively easy. We may make use of this little land bridge here. Although... it's gonna be a hair funky since it's on an angle. What other option can we do? I mean, I can drop in... I can drop in right here, right? We're gonna have to move these. We're gonna have to move these. That's gonna be a problem. Hold on, let's fix that first. Yep, you're right in the way. All right, we'll see you later. Good luck to you too. Let's redo this. Ooh, no, we don't want to do that. Okay. Alright, that cleans that up a little bit. Okay, now we can bring these guys probably through right here. How's that gonna line up? It's not too bad. Come on. Come on. Oh, you're being finicky. Hate these things. Okay, I doubt this is actually on the world grid, but we can at least tie into it, right? Somehow, some way. We're gonna have 2. We're gonna have a Mark 5. And a Mark 6. Slightly off. That's centered? I guess that's centered. Ha ha ha. Is that even connected in? That's not connected in. How it grabbed that, I have no clue. It's not centered. Okay, that's centered. And that's... Alright, that's in the right spot. Alright. Okay. Easy peasy. Now we just need to get over there. This one will be easy to get to. That one's gonna be a royal pain in the ass. Which way do we want to be pointing on him? Maybe this way, right? Probably. Alright, where's our blueprint? There it is. Get out of here. Actually, we don't need to do that. Alright. Sorry about that.